Awesome. Finally, we're live. Hello, everyone. It's good to have you all on board. All right. Can we all hear me? Hello, everyone. It's great to have you all on board. It's another time with Tutor.io, the enthusiastic tutor. And in today's tutorial, it happens to be the revision class for the course PCR331. It's quite unfortunate that we are starting a little bit behind schedule. A lot of back and forth behind. It has been really heavily at my hand, and it's quite unfortunate. Even with the 5G internet, with the rain and the whole thing, it's just terrible. Coupled with some fatigue, actually, it's been a lot on me during this period. So we're trying to just keep up. So we apologize, we're a bit behind schedule, and I believe you all have gotten the keynote this course. But this class is not going to be a long one, definitely, since we are starting pretty late. I believe our exam today was okay. I've been getting good testimonies from my students and other students as well. I just want to encourage us to keep up with the best. It will definitely pay off. With this being said, let's all shoot into it. So for those of us who are new to the stream, if you have not gotten the keynotes, you want to request the keynotes of this course immediately after this class. And as well, please, if you are yet subscribed to the channel, ensure to subscribe to the channel. It's highly essential. Do want to subscribe to the channel, and also just going to confirm the audio very quickly. Okay, I think the audio is perfect. As I was explaining, please ensure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and also turn on the notification bell so YouTube will notify you whenever we have a class on this channel. Okay, and for those of us who might be interested in getting the keynotes of this course, all you need to do is just to reach out to me on our official website, which is www.tutorio.net. I'll take that again, www.tutorio.net. And on the website, you get to use the WhatsApp in the top right hand corner to send us a direct message. Like I explained earlier in our class yesterday, all right, the pen on paper exam is very easy to pass if you understand the concept behind the course itself. All right, I saw some questions today. Some friends sent me the course, the question sheet, and I was not even impressed by the questions. The questions were a little bit even less than what I expected. All right, we're even a little bit less than what I expected, as we have actually covered most of all these questions. I just look at the question, most of the question paper I saw. I just look at them. And I realized that these are questions that if students were given the opportunity to answer all 6 questions, they will be able to answer it correctly. I just checked all the questions and I was like, wow, these are very cheap. And like I usually say, coupled with the fact that you've attended classes and you have the keynote, these questions, all right, are sure to be very easy for you to attempt without any stress. So let's go straight into today's class. Without further ado, we'll be taking a couple of questions very quickly as we go through this together. All right, so I'm trying to get my notes set. Just a moment. I'm using the other laptop, so this laptop can be sometime. The other laptop, we just have to let it be for the submission of TMAs, because TMAs are still ongoing and it's closing very soon. So we just have to switch the laptop. So this other one is just not sitting. Now, in your own words, all right, according to your input, what do you understand by the said term conflict? All right. What do you understand by the term conflict? Right? What if this question comes out in the exam? Like, I expect nothing less than 50 to 70 words, all right, concerning this, in explaining this terminology. All right, this word conflict, if you are asked to, if you are given the opportunity to, if you are given the opportunity to if you are given the opportunity to talk about what it means by conflict, you should be able to write not less than 50 to 80 words about what it means by conflict. So very quickly, I want us to respond to this. What do you understand? Okay? What do you understand by the word conflict? Okay? Oh, wonderful. I'm getting some responses already. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Like I usually say, you must have an idea. All right, you must have an idea. Okay, you must have an idea and you must be able to develop it. By having a basic understanding of the concept conflict, developing it will not be a problem. All right, developing it will not be a problem at all. Highly essential you get the basic understanding. Very, very essential. Get the basic understanding, all right, of these terms, and from there you can develop it easily. Yes, wonderful. I'm seeing some nice responses. Okay. I love this definition. Thank you very much. That is coming from Miss not Bed of Roses. Yes. Disagreement between parties. Yes, not bad. Not bad. Disagreement between parties. Okay. Yes. Now, one thing you must understand about conflict is you can have 1,001 definition about it. All right? Nothing is wrong with having a series of definition about it. Okay? Now, one thing you need to understand here is the term is very versatile. It is very wide. Okay? It's a very wide term that you can make your input from different angles. You can look at conflict as disagreements. All right? You can look at conflict as clash of interests. Wonderful. You can look at conflict as an obstacle to social or collective effort. All right, and trust me, conflict, as we all know, can be constructive or destructive. All right, with that being said, let's move to something else very quickly as our time is fast spent. Now, I want to talk about something here. It's very important. Now, we said something about conflict, okay? We said something about conflict, okay? Quite all right. But there's something I want us to pay attention to here. I want us to pay attention to what is human behavior, all right? Human behavior, what are human behavior in conflicts? What are human behavior when there is conflict, when there is rift, when there is misunderstanding among individuals? What are the behavior of these individuals like during this time? Wonderful. Oh, lovely. Yes. Awesome. Wonderful. Human behavior towards this time is filled with competition over scarce resources. All right, talking about the tussle of power. All right, tussle of power, also inclusive, and we also have subjugation. All right, all these are the characteristics, they are the behaviors of conflicting parties. Are we together? Now, like I usually say, questions can be twisted. You want to prepare for the worst. Okay? You want to prepare for the worst. So let's move on to something else very quickly. I want us to go straight ahead to you. Alright? The types of conflict. And I need to just mention 2 types. Okay? Mention 2 types of conflict. Just 2. There are a whole lot of them, but mention just 2. Okay? 2 types of conflict. Wonderful. Thank you very much for that. 2 types of conflict. Okay. Let's do how to respond to questions. The faster we respond to questions, the quicker we can move. Okay, let's keep the answers coming. Wonderful, wonderful, yes. Awesome, awesome. Okay, yes, we all have done well. The likes of religion, gender based, all right. Now, as we have talked about the types of conflict, there are also modes of conflict. Okay, I don't want us to waste much time on that. And when we say modes of conflict now, we have the likes of, okay, organizational conflict, all right, environmental conflict, international conflict, and the likes. All right, for more details, you need to get the keynote as you will find more details about all this kind of conflict there. Now, when we say conflict resurgence, all right, when we say conflict resurgence, what do you understand by conflict resurgence? No, let's not waste more time on that. Let me just put us through on that very quickly. When we say conflict resurgence, we are simply talking about conflicts that keep reoccurring. Okay? And it could be a whole lot of things. It could be matters unattended to, or matters overlooked that became an issue thereafter. All right? I want to move to something else very quickly. Now, this word might look ridiculous, all right? But trust me, you never can tell. What do you understand by political peace? When I say peace politically, when I say peace economically, when I say peace socially, am I talking about different things? Peace, whether economically or whether socially, physically, or spiritually, is tied around just one thing. So when I say peace politically, what do you understand by peace or political peace? Wonderful. Getting some nice responses. Wonderful. Yes, when we say political, when there is stability politically, then we can say yes, there is peace politically. When there is absence of war, definitely we can say there is peace. Wonderful. And we also have it here, the concept peace itself speaks about harmony and tranquility. All right? Speaks about amicable resolution, all right, among conflicting parties. Are we together? Now, please, I want you to pay attention to this. All right? There is peace. All right? There is peace building. Are we together? There is peace building. Now, when we say peace building, what are we talking about? Okay? Now, before you can talk about peace building, a dispute might have just been resolved. Okay? A dispute might have just been resolved. So you now need to begin to build peace by educating these former conflicting parties on how to embrace peace over violence. Begin to educate, all right? Encourage programs, all right? Push it in their face, make them understand and know why it is always better to choose peace over war. This series of activities which takes time, all right, it's a process of building, All right, it's what we refer to as peace building. All these details you find them in the keynote still. All right, so you want to ensure to pay attention to getting the keynote. Now, when we say diplomacy, what do you understand by the word diplomacy? Look at where I put this question. Diplomacy is a term highly essential in peace building. Why? What am I talking about? I'm telling you to explain what it means by diplomacy. But look at the way and manner I've put this question. This is how you should be expecting your questions in the exam. Don't expect straightforward and cheap questions. Prepare for the worst. Okay? So what do we understand by diplomacy? Okay, oh lovely, yes. Okay. Okay, what do you understand by the word diplomacy? Okay, I'm getting some nice responses. Okay, Mr. Regina said it is associated with international relations. Not bad, but you've not actually answered the question, ma'am. All right, there's a keyword. There's a keyword I'm looking for. When it talk about diplomacy, there's a particular keyword. Let's keep the answers coming. Okay. Let's put on our thinking cap. Okay. Yes, I'm getting some nice responses. Well, talk about diplomacy. There's a word I said I was looking for. negotiation. All right, you are trying to strike a win-win deal for both conflicting parties. You are trying to strike a win-win deal for both conflicting parties. Then we talk about diplomacy. It's an art. All right, it's an art. It's a practice. All right, it's a strategy used, all right, alongside negotiation with the intention of making with the intention of solving a conflict amicably among conflicting parties. All right, the idea behind this is that you want to create a situation between these two conflicting parties whereby everybody can go home smiling. All right, and we forget about the fact that we are even quarreling. That's the idea between, all right, that's the idea of term diplomacy. Okay, we are going to call it wrap here for today. Like I said, it's not going to be a long one. All right, and that's why I said we will need to get the keynotes, to get the details in the keynote, so we can cover up a lot together. You can cover up a lot as you prepare for your exam. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. I believe you have been able to gain something in today's class. Let's ensure to, after this class, just do have to take some rest, get some rest, and maybe towards 12 or 1 a.m. come back to it, and trust me, you do so well in this exam because I expect nothing but the best from you all. Do have a wonderful evening, and bye for now. And if you haven't gotten the keynote yet, you need to reach out to us on our official website, www.net, and use the WhatsApp button to contact us as a direct message. Do have a wonderful evening, and bye for now.